We made the really hard decision that we were going to, I was going to say fold the dog business.
We never actually thought. We just said we're not taking.
We're just like, we're not going to take any more.
At the moment.
Hit a metaphorical pause button if there is such a thing. It's like, there you go.
The first thing I would do is go, hi everyone in the Facebook group, we aren't dead. I'd drive the door knock, and pick up the phone.
It's so weird. I don't understand.
Because I can see I think it's back to this thing about I can see a person. I can get feedback. If they think I'm a twat, I'll see it in their eyes. How long do you reckon it would take to get our first client?
I'd say within the month.
I was thinking a week.
Oh. If we were, well, it's not even an if now, is it? So
we've committed.
We have committed. So for those of you who are joining us for the very first time, hi, hello, I'm Jo. And
that is such a weird voice.
I know. We'll go with it. We are dog trainers, behaviourists, whatever you want to call us. I call myself a behaviourist. Vicky does not.
I do not identify.
She does not identify as a behaviourist.
Dog trainer. Covers it all.
There you go. Between us, we're fine. So we had our own dog training businesses that we grew very successful, I would say. We got it over the 6-figure mark, and then we combined and we grew it even more. And then CBA, which is the business we are in now, grew off the back of that so that we could help people like you do the same to your dog business. And
that's a nice little backstory.
It was a nice little backstory. I felt like it was needed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I continue?
Yes.
Okay. So as CBA grew, we couldn't keep up with the dog training business because CBA grew at such
exponentially.
It did.
Is that the right word?
I can't say that word. So
exponentially.
Yes. It took us by surprise.
Yeah,
we didn't. We knew it had the potential, but I don't think we were ready for it. So we made the really hard decision that we were going to, I was going to say fold the dog business.
We never actually thought. We just said we're not taking.
We're just like, we're not going to take any more
at the moment, and that's what I still reply to inquiries with.
Is it?
Yeah, we're not taking on clients at the moment. Still not committed to it not being a thing.
Yeah, so we didn't officially fold it. Nothing's closed down as such. We just hit a metaphorical pause button if there is such a thing. It's like, there you go.
Yeah.
And we are on about resurging.
Resurrecting.
Resurrecting.
TCC. That canine co.
Yeah. And we're going to bring it back to life, we feel, but without us doing the delivery.
Well, that's the end
potentially.
Goal.
Yeah. So as a side note, if there's anybody in the Solihull Redditch area who is looking for
anyone
dog
in the
training
Midlands
work,
wants some work,
come and hit us up. We spend far too much time together. So we thought what we would do today is almost talk about, not even almost. It's weird how you put stupid filler words in when you're talking, isn't it? Just noticed. Anyway.
We would talk about it, have some conviction around it.
Yeah. So we are going to talk about our plans on how we're going to resurrect it in the hope that it might inspire you to do some of these things. If you're not doing them, or if you are doing them, then awesome. Mm-hmm. Fill us in on how it's working for you as well. So
let's do the context bit. I know you've briefed it there, but I was running my business for around 14 years altogether, and you were running yours 10 years-ish altogether. So we are based 30 minutes away from each other, but cross over the areas, don't they? Because you had clients over kind of my way, I had clients over your way. Yeah. So it's kind of one area really, isn't it? And we had our own Facebook groups and we merged them together as one. So that group is still in existence, which, how many people are in that Facebook group? There's a few hundred people in there, isn't there? And people still try and join that Facebook group now. We merged the Facebook page together as well. So we've got a couple of thousand people on that Facebook page probably. We haven't got a website running at the moment because we just let the domain. Oh no, I think we've still got the domain, but we haven't got a hosting platform for the website. So we haven't got anything like that. We've got Google Business attached to it, I think, haven't we?
Yeah.
And then, we still get inquiries. Yeah. I would say every couple of weeks, probably, we've got an inquiry coming through.
Yeah. And I'd say, 8 18 months. We haven't
About 18
operated
months,
in
we
that
haven't-
business.
No, we haven't advertised anything for about 18 months. No.
Yeah, done nothing. So it's starting from scratch, but also not quite.
Yeah.
Because there is a base of people there. So we are, can't even think about it in any logical order, but these are the things that we will do to start getting it rocking and rolling again. So this is assuming initially that maybe you and I actually step back into that training role and we just fire it up again. So we would actually need to get a client.
Well, the first thing I would do is go, hi, everyone in the Facebook group that you haven't heard from us for 18 months. We aren't dead.
Yes.
That's the very first thing I'd probably do.
Yeah. So it's almost like a two-pronged attack, isn't it? You almost want to go. So if we didn't have CVA, if we were like up Schitt's Creek and we were like, fuck, we've just got to start this training business again now. We've got no money. What are we going to do? I think we're fortunate enough that there's two of us, so we would split it.
Yeah.
But the two most important things are, A, if it's a cash flow thing, like getting people's DMs.
Yes.
Everybody in that Facebook group. I'm doing like a little slide motion. I don't want to say slide.
I can't think of another word.
No, I was going to say enter in itself just as bad.
What did you say earlier about entering someone's back end?
No, I didn't say enter the
back end like system, not anything else. But she's like, oh my God, I said this and I didn't mean to.
We share screens and I check out her back end. It's not good. It's not good.
Smarty. So for context around the Facebook group is a place where either current clients at the time would go in there, or people that we maybe had worked with in the past, or people that had inquired with us but they hadn't bought from us. So they're all saying that that's who's in that Facebook group.
Yep. So in step A, whatever you want to call it, we would. What are you looking at me like that for?
Why talk? And I'm just going to check how many people are in that Facebook group.
Oh, okay.
Live on the podcast. So I
Okay.
can see.
It's great listening.
You're talking. You carry on.
Watching might be more fun. Anyway, so get into everybody's DMs. Oh, go on.
326 members, 2 are pending entering the group.
Jesus. So we would get in touch with, and we would actually do this. We would message 326 people.
Yep.
Well, 328 with
we
pending.
messaged 900 people in our CBA Facebook group recently.
We did. And we would do that as a video message, as a reintroduction, and be like, hi, thanks for being in the group. Who do you know that needs dog training? Basically, would be like my leading question. I wouldn't even go in with any fluffiness of,
no,
hi, we're not dead.
We're not dead. And there's 1,700 people on the Facebook page. 1.7K it says, doesn't it? So I was reading out on the Facebook page as well, which are probably a lot of those are friends and family, but you'd filter it out.
So it'd be like a direct question in like, hi, how you getting on with your dog? What do you need? Because I think for context as well, we would probably fall into that general practitioner-y type of training.
We're not a general practitioner.
Well, we have been.
No, but the niche is the way we deliver.
Yes, the niche is the way we deliver, and it's more about like we concentrate on educating the owner rather than the total hands-on of the dog. This is a random question, and it can be a live question as well. Would you change that niche? Would you go more specific?
I mean, I would personally like to go puppy.
Yeah.
I love puppies. They're awesome. Fucking pain in the arse sometimes as well, as my one at home proves most days now. But I do love, out of all the things that I've ever done, this is a lot of things, I love working a puppy. Whenever I used to get a puppy client, I'd be like, yes.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I think I'd be quite happy to go with puppies.
Yeah.
I think I did reactivity for so long.
Oh, I just got a bit about it.
Yeah. Okay then. There you go.
Puppies?
So, puppies.
Okay.
Sold. Decision made. How easy it is.
We're going to make some like life-changing decisions on this episode, do you think?
Yeah, a D profile. Hello.
Okay.
I feel like I've turned you into a bit of a D.
a D sometimes. I'm
You
a
are-
D now because my fucking gym's let me down. I'm looking for a new one. She was like, Vicky, we
She
need to
had to
record
get
a
it in, didn't
podcast
she?
episode where you stop looking for gyms.
Even Ryan rolled his eyes at you then. He was like,
I'm
you
pissed
had
off.
to get it in.
I'm pissed off about my gym. Stopping Reformer Pilates. How dare they?
Huh. So we've now messaged everybody and gone like, hi, do you have a puppy? Basically. Because we're now puppy trainers.
Yeah. Oh, yes. We need to find out.
Back
if
on
I've got a
track.
puppy. Probably nobody's got a puppy in that group.
You
We'll
never know.
find out.
You never know. Well, so, like, who do you know that has got a puppy and needs puppy training? That is exactly what I would do. I'd do it in a video note. If they ignored my video note, I would go into the message and I would find the blue icon that looks like a phone and I'd hit ring.
You would.
I would. I will. You won't.
All right.
Why?
Well, you know why.
I don't feel like I do.
You do. We've had this conversation.
I don't understand it. I don't feel like our listeners understand. Actually, I reckon there's a lot of listeners that will relate to you and your weird hang up about not wanting to speak to people.
It's not a weird hang up. I will ring anybody that's expecting my call.
Mm-hmm.
Not got a problem. If I've had an inquiry, if someone's moved towards me, I'll happily ring them.
Yeah.
I do it in CBA all the
Why
time.
can't you cold call?
Mm-hmm.
A whole body language, folks, has just gone.
Not keen.
For what reason?
Rejection.
Rejection.
Fear of rejection.
How would you
Fear
feel?
of encroachment.
Encroachment. How would you feel? Rejected if they don't answer?
No, I think they will answer and tell me I'm a twat for disturbing them.
I tell you you're a twat. What's the problem?
It doesn't deter me though, does it?
No.
Because I feel like
Do you honestly think
I'm
someone's going to turn
encroaching.
around to you and say, fuck off, you twat, for calling me?
No, I don't mean actual use those words. I just think they'd go, who the fuck are you?
And?
Hi, I'm Vicky from oh no, where am I from? That K9K. What's my job? I don't know.
They'd have every right to call you a twat if that happened.
Are you a dog trainer? No. You're a dog owner. Okay. No, we know where we are. Yeah. So I just feel like encroaching in their time. Stupid. I know it's stupid. I know it makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. You teach this stuff.
I don't actually. I teach get on the phone if someone's inquired with you. That's what I teach. Oh, I don't teach going. Each their own. It's not my thing. If you want to go and do it, go do it.
Well, this is a way of doing it, isn't it? It's like it's an option. So I would hit that little blue icon and hit call. Like, hi, you're in our Facebook group. But maybe that is me being a D profile as well. It's like I want an
you just
answer
got
now.
a load of people there. That's an opportunity to find some clients, isn't it?
So, however, which way we would reach out to all 326, 28 with the
28. Let them in. They've been waiting for like months.
But yeah, get in touch with all of those people. And who knows, like what would happen? You could get ghosted. Like, let's work through the actual scenarios. People will ghost you. You're never going to hear anything.
Yep.
You don't even know if they've received the message. It may go into that weird spammy message folder that nobody knows you've got. So you're never going to know if there's a message there. They could tell you to please don't contact me again. That's fine. I'll remove you from the group. Not a problem. Before you go, who do you know who's got a puppy?
Yeah.
What else could happen? They could say, oh, actually, I loved working with you. I haven't got a puppy, but my neighbour has, or my friend has, or something. And you could start up there. It could be like, oh, how funny. The timing's just ironically landed perfectly. And I'm picking up my new puppy next week. Do you know what I mean? Like, those are the different scenarios that could happen.
I'm well aware.
I'm saying it for everybody else.
I'm well aware that the benefit of a phone call is you've got that information straight away, potentially.
Yes.
But yeah, if you have the ability to do it.
What was on about, even if you're just video messaging or voice noting?
I love doing that. I love doing all that.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather door knock, than pick up the phone.
It's so weird. I don't understand.
Because I can see I think back to this thing about I can see a person.
Mm-hmm.
I can get feedback. If they think I'm a twat, I'll see it in their eyes.
Does this make it better?
Well, yeah, because I'll read the room and then do the Homer Simpson in the bush thing.
I don't know who you need to feel more sorry for, folks like me or Vicky.
Me?
No.
Yes. There's more me feeling sorry things than you.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Do not bring up my button phobia right now.
I did not know you was going to say that, but okay. Right, okay, so you're going to reach out, or rather we're going to reach out, we're going to do all of that, and those are kind of the scenarios that could unfold. So that's one course of action. Yes.
Yep.
Tactic. Another tactic, like you said, show up in that Facebook group. Let everybody know we're not dead. Be present. Share. What would we share in there? Like, let's get to the specifics.
What the hell we've been doing for the last 18 months.
Yep.
Just be completely honest and go like, sorry guys, we left you absolutely hanging.
Yep.
You might not have even cared. You might not have even noticed we've not been here. I'd literally say stuff like that. You might not give a shit.
Would you do that as a video? Do you envision us
could work
jumping on a live together?
I think you could do all and every.
Yep.
All
of
and
different
sundry.
aspects, isn't it? So
a
mixture
written
of
post,
posts.
a video post, all the stuff.
Yep. What about, like, we talk a lot about giving value and stuff. Where would we start with that? Because technically that group is, like, say, massive assumption, probably not puppy owners.
No.
And this is the challenging thing if we are going to go down the puppy route, that theoretically, like, you shrink your available market at any given time because there's a age gap.
Yeah.
So it's keeping that group relevant. So how would you, what information would you be sharing?
I suppose you've got to find out, because it's going to be irrelevant for a lot of people if we're just talking about puppy stuff, isn't it? Mm-hmm. But then again, we're still going to talk about things that are relevant for older dogs potentially anyway.
Yep.
Depending on the angle you come at. Yep. Unless you go with the real basic puppy stuff like your biting and your house training and stuff like that, but still could be relevant for some dogs that are older and, you know.
Yeah.
So I guess you've got to find out. I think you've just got to be open and transparent with it and say, look, this has changed. We're now niching, if you like, into puppies. Some of you might not want to be here. Like, you could almost go down that
it's
kind
giving
of
that
route
option, isn't it?
And disqualify people, you know, give them that option to go if they want. And then I suppose you've then got to think about the people that are there that it's relevant for, or the people that just remain interested. What could we give them as value? So is that doing a free training? Could we, because obviously we're local dog trainers, so you could just put on some free training and invite people up and go like, hi, we're human beings again and we like meeting people. And, you know, that probably for us would be the best port of call. Like, you could put an online thing on, but we would do it in person.
I think I'd like to mix it up. You know, I think we'd do, you know how people do like meet and greets?
Yeah.
Almost do like a meet and greet us as the trainers and just come and hang out with us on Zoom.
Cafe or, you could do that.
So like do some, but like, mix it up.
Yeah.
Do some Earl ones and some Burl ones.
Earl and Burl.
So you've got that mix of both. But hopefully, guys, I know this is us actually talking it through, but what you can hear is like the decisions that you need to make and the things that you need to think about, because, okay, what type of messaging are you going to put out then? Because, like you say, if you are, like in our case, if we are thinking seriously about going into that puppy niche, how does that impact the messaging? Mm-hmm. Because historically, I know you did puppy years and years ago, but like for me, and these are the honest thoughts that come up. So I know a lot of you will be thinking this as well. It's like, oh God, like it's a bit, and I know this stuff and I teach it, but this is my initial reaction. It's like, oh, that is like really shrinking it down. And who do we contact? And I know it's bollocks.
It is bollocks.
It is bollocks, and I know it's bollocks. But then it's like, because I've gotten so used to being more of a GP, because that's what I did. I did specialize a bit more in reactivity. But my messaging was so focused on the education side of it and the understanding, and I just attracted people that wanted to understand.
But it's still been the same case with puppies, because you are, how much pain, and I mean literal pain and pain, does a puppy cause an owner? So you are alleviating pain, you are removing massive problems for the owner. So for me, I don't see that as any different. I'm like, I'm educating you to be able to live with this fucking shark that's attached to you and pissing and shitting all over your house like mine is. I've had a message off my dog sitter, Marie, and she's gone, he's pissed in the corner of the room. Oh, great. But it's just living with a puppy, isn't it? But for some people, that's a huge deal. Like for me, I'm just like, oh, whatever. I've got to change the carpet anyway, so it's fine. But you know, for some people it's huge. So we are, again, we're targeting the emotions behind it, aren't we? So none of that would change. We'd be going, right, it's the human we're talking to. Puppy is a byproduct. We will make everything easier for you. We'll take away the stress and the overwhelm and all that. That's the message as far as I'm concerned.
But it's getting so clear on like, who are you talking to? What are their pains? What do they want? What can you promise them? And we know that this is a big thing for dog trainers because you don't feel like you can promise anything because it's behavior.
Yeah.
And you can't guarantee it. So how can you promise an outcome? But it's promising what you can deliver.
Yeah, but I think this is where I think there's so much scope with puppy stuff, because when I did it back in the day, I did it okay. But now if I was to do it again, there's so much more I'd do, and I'd target people so much better. And you look at that, you know, when people say, oh, so do you do puppy classes? Right, tell me. So my initial reaction would be, because I don't do puppy classes now, is I would be, so I'm looking for puppy classes, and so I want a dog that's so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. Right, okay. And it's usually, I want them well socialised. I want them so that they're good with other dogs. I want them so they don't pull on the lead. I want them so they just don't run off. And you kind of would go straight away, there's so much there. So much that someone just wants, but doesn't realise the work that goes into it yet. They're not going to realise the work that goes into that. And for me, as that puppy trainer back in the day in a 6-week puppy class, I go, oh yeah, I can help you with all that in my puppy classes. La, la, la.
In that voice.
And it's never going to do the job, is it? And again, this isn't me just slating puppy classes, but this is like, the reality is these owners' expectations.
Oh, it's a massive expectation
class,
mismatch.
It's so off, and it's our responsibility to say that it's you can have that, but this is why we've designed.
I'll teach you how to do it. If you go do it and you pour hours and stuff into it, brilliant.
Yeah, that's it. If I just show up for an hour a week and teach all these people the same thing, you can go away and implement it. Awesome, that's great.
Yeah,
but this is the beauty of then having that bespoke way of working with people for such a long time. And I just think you've got such an ability to grow that relationship, and you know, potentially you've got a 12-week-old puppy coming on board. You could have that dog till it's 2 and still probably have things to work on. So it excites me knowing if we are going to do this, and it looks like we are going to do this, to go like that for me would be my absolute, I'd probably get excited about it all again.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got reaching out to people. We've got posting in the Facebook group, but being purposeful with what we're putting in there. So just for clarity on that, then it's the equivalent of like a welcome post again. And it is sharing information in various different formats: video, lives, written, pictures, all that kind of stuff, on like puppy education and pain points. Not buy my thing.
Nope. Oh God, no.
Yeah,
that'd be like,
we're not doing a buy my thing.
No.
And
even just like showing up for a Q&A. Hi everyone, you've probably got things you want to ask us. Come and join our Q&A.
We're going to do like an online meet and greet.
Yep.
And advertise that in local Facebook groups.
Yep.
Be like, hi, we're Jo and Vicky. Come and hang out with us on Zoom. Ask us any questions that you want, and go down that route. Because all of this is establishing that trust element again. Yep. It is going like, hi, look, we're people. We're here. This is what we do. Doing some in-person ones as well.
Yep.
Boston Tea Party would be a good one, you know.
Yes. I went past a really nice Boston Tea Party the other day, actually, in Harborne.
Oh, that's a good one, though.
The church, it's like it's a school, a converted school or a church or something.
Yeah. It's nice.
They're always quirky buildings, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, Boston Tea
nice.
Parties.
Okay, so we've got those. What else?
So I would then go down the route of going through everyone in my phone book and asking who they know.
Yep.
And if they do know someone, well, if they could connect us up, but the worst case possible scenario would be get them in the Facebook group, because this is now a puppy Facebook group.
Yep.
And we can start nurturing them in there. But ideally, can you connect me with that person in some way and we can have a chat?
Yep. Leaflet drop.
Yes. Leaflet drop could work. Again, is it as purposeful? Because you don't know who you're dropping the leaflets to.
No, it's true, but it's brand awareness, isn't it? It's that whole...
I was going to say an advert in the advertiser, but probably doesn't. It's not a thing.
Does
my
that
God,
exist
look,
anymore?
Shows me how long it's been since I've actually advertised anything.
Yeah. No.
I tell you what, though, there's still the local, like little magazines and stuff. I used to advertise in a few of the local magazines.
Yeah.
Little
I
village.
don't get many anymore.
Huh?
I don't get many of those anymore.
I think they still exist.
Yeah.
I think they still exist. You might have to subscribe to them or maybe pay a small, I don't know whether you have to pay a small fee for the printing or whatever now, but they do definitely still exist in some of the peripheral places near
Yeah.
me.
No, I definitely think like your leaflet drops and your door knocks, and just because again it's word of mouth, isn't it? It's like, how can you get your name out there so that when somebody says I've got a puppy, you're front of mind.
That's the thing, isn't it?
That's all it is.
Yeah.
And do you know what the ironic thing here is? Like, neither of us have immediately gone, let's go to a vet's.
No.
Now, back in the day, I'd have said, I'll get in touch with the vets.
The truth around it is, I'm not saying the vets can be a good port of call, but
it's difficult for them to trust.
I was going to
trainers.
say, it's the longer term play, isn't it? So you could start building relationships with vets, but I wouldn't expect anything off the back of it for a while.
No, and I think there is genuinely a challenge, and I learned more of this through doing my degree, that because all the lecturers were, not all of them, but a good majority of the lecturers were practicing veterinary nurses, and there is so much like legal stuff associated with, because if they refer on, so like if I'm a vet and then I've referred to you, for example, and then if anything were to happen with the dog, it's not you that becomes liable, it's me as the vet, because the vet's an officially accredited, regulated body.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I was trying to think about it properly in my head.
Just everyone's scared of getting sued, basically.
Yeah. So that's why, and that's why it's that whole, and actually for me, that's why I did go down that degree route, because I was like, if I ever wanted to do my cab, then at least I've got something to get me in the door if I needed to go down that route.
You can go and do that and I'll go and do my puppy.
I was waiting for that. But yeah, but again, these are the things that you need to consider, because it's not always as simple as it used to be, because times have changed again.
Yeah.
And it is like, how can we be more purposeful, and how can we show up more, and how can you cut through the noise? So these are the things that everybody out there, when we're talking about how do you generate leads and inquiries, I always think there's two ways of doing it. So the way that we're talking about now is very much the organic way, and it's the way that we're most comfortable with. Like, it's our natural go-to. It's the thing that we're good at, because we don't mind speaking to people, aside from you doing cold calls. We don't mind speaking to people. We'll put the graft in. We'll do all that.
Hey, I'd go to a park and tap people on the shoulder and talk to them about it. It's a weird thing.
It is weird.
Faces, feedback, body language.
You know, you can get verbal feedback, right?
Yeah, but what if there's like an awkward silence? That's feedback.
As opposed to somebody looking at you weirdly. You'd prefer to be looked at weirdly.
I can read what they're thinking.
We
can
can
see
read
what
they're
their face
thinking
is.
if there's an awkward silence,
No,
surely.
I'm not convinced of this.
Okay. We shall move on.
We differ in that respect.
Yes. Or you could go down the paid route as well.
Yeah.
And in some cases, I would say, I'm thinking this out loud now, because if we're talking about us doing the work realistically, I'd probably go down the paid route this time around.
Would you?
From a time perspective, because we are busy people. I would still do the reach outs. I'd still do the Facebook group.
I think, genuinely, again, because there's two of us, and even if there is a bit of a job, you know, especially reaching out to 300 odd people, I still think we'd get more off of that.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I'm saying, like, you've got that choice, haven't you? Like, you can chuck money at ads. Cons of that are you're going to be sifting through a load more shit.
Yes.
So it's still time heavy.
But
if you are the type of person that is uncomfortable speaking to people, is not overly sure how to put yourself out there, doesn't want to do all the reach out and have conversations with people, then the ads is a good shout. However, you still need to speak to people at the end of it to sell it. So again, it's pros and cons of everything. But ads are a good shout if you are time poor and if you've got more cash to chuck in. But, you know, let's face it, a lot of us don't want to be chucking money at ads until you really have to, because you may not have it. You need that cash for yourself. So yeah, there's loads of different options on how you do it, but it's definitely, we always say the same, like start with the people that you know or the people that you've already got in your world, past clients, etc., and start there.
And it could be easy to just, you know, again, if we are seriously going down that route of puppies, your brain might default to probably not many people in that Facebook group are going to have a puppy. But that doesn't mean to say it still could be valuable. It doesn't mean to say that they might not invite someone else into that group. You know, if we are putting messaging out like, I appreciate this might not be right for you now, but who else do you know that it could be valuable for? We're going to show up to do these live things. We're going to show up and do free training. We're going to go to this place and do like a free in-person. And they're probably going to invite their friend, neighbour, work colleague to it. So there's always an opportunity. But I think sometimes we just go like, oh, that's not, that we need to start again. We need to start from scratch. And potentially we might, you know, but I mean, we won't start from scratch. There'll be some people in there that it'll be relevant for, but it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it's those expectations again, isn't it? And you just, it is putting that graft in. And I think for us, this is where we know we talk about these seasons of how you work and everything. And there are seasons where you are going to have to graft and there's hours to be put in and there's blood, sweat and tears. And I don't know any business that doesn't have to go through that.
No.
At any stage, even if you get it rocking and rolling, you're still going to have a season where it's like, something's happened and you've got to do something, or you're on a massive growth thing and you've got launches and whatever it is, but you're always going to have a season of hustle.
Yeah. And I think the good thing I'm thinking is like, there's so many people that have got dogs. So many people. Like, I don't know. I always knew this. But I'm like, if we were to start that business again, you've got so many opportunities out there for, if you haven't got a dog, you know someone who has, or you know someone else who has. And there's just so much out there. But again, it's thinking of the opportunity behind it. Instead of going like, oh, that's going to be a big job, or oh, that's going to be a lot of work. It's like, but you only need, and especially if you are going down the high ticket route like we will be, is going, you only need a few clients a month. That's it. Like, you just need to get that cheerleading type, you know, good core relationships. Soon as you build those foundations, this is where it will then spread quite quickly.
Do you know what I was thinking the other day? I was driving, I took the kids somewhere and it was a good 45 minute journey. And I drove past an old dog training client's house. I was like, oh, I just remembered it. It's like, ooh, as if, and then the realisation hits like, oh my God, I used to travel 45 minutes to go and do a dog training session for an hour and then drive back. And I'd inevitably stay over. So that's what, the best part of 3.5 hours? Easy on that one session. And yes, they were part of a programme. But even still, I was like, why did I feel the need to go that far out to get a client when, like I said, there's so many people within a 20-minute drive time that are there ready and waiting for you. I did that for years.
Yeah, it's mind you, Warwick was quite far. Well, it would take me 45 minutes sometimes to get there. We did that for a year.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
It's quite mind-boggling, really, isn't it? But that's that scarcity mindset. That's like, oh, I'll just take what I can get because someone said yes.
Yeah. Because that was someone's sister that I knew. So I was like, oh, okay, because it's you, because it's you. I'll do it. Little did we know it was going to turn into a year.
Wow. Yeah. At least that one paid, though.
It was well worth it. It was worth it. But I think it's trying to think of positives out of, because even ex-clients, right? People that you worked with years ago, just check in with them.
Wow, look at that one that tracked me down the other day. Do you remember?
Tracked you down.
She did.
Stalked you.
Do you remember? She sent a message into the...
Didn't it come through CBA or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, I found you.
I've been looking for you for years.
Because we have died on all of our other dog social channels. I think we hidden them or something, or we just didn't do anything. But yeah, this old client of mine, she'd messaged the CBA Instagram page and was like, just checking. Hi, Joe, do you still do dog training? You helped us out years ago. I've been trying to track you down. We've got a new puppy and we want your help. And I was like, oh, as if. That's like determination, that is.
That was only recent, wasn't it?
Yeah. So...
yeah, but checking in with them, even just being if you're doing all these reach outs anyway, just go like, oh, I'd go through my WhatsApp and just go through everyone and be like, oh, how's such and such? I saw a beagle today and it reminded you of how's such and such doing. That's all you need to do. And if you just get a convo going, and then within that conversation, you could be like, oh, actually, I am looking for some puppy owners to work with at the moment. Who do you know that's got one that could need some help? Oh, actually, I do know someone. You just never know. It's just worth changing that perspective into, oh, they used me years ago, they won't be of any use. But actually, they could be. Or they could have gotten a new puppy themselves or about to get one. You never know.
Yeah. So everything we talk about on this podcast, it's exactly what we do. We'd bring it all to life and go, okay, we're going to reach out to people. We're going to create that community element on socials, because that's typically where our audience are going to hang out.
Here's a question. What would we not spend time doing?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because I've got something in my head.
Oh, go on.
No, I'm asking you the question.
I know, but you've thrown me now. So
little
give me
4-0 from Ryan. Imminently going to be departing on this
I like
episode.
how you had to do it to both of us as well. What would I not do? I would... I'd definitely be stricter on location boundaries.
Yes.
And I think that's just come with experience and time and valuing my time a lot more.
Yes.
And I definitely think in hindsight now, I operated in those early years very much from a scarcity mindset. I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
If they want it and they're going to pay for it, I'll take it.
Yeah. But actually think about the amount, in 18 months, imagine how many new trainers have popped up near us as well. I imagine there's a lot.
It's saturated.
Oh, God. But I imagine there's probably a good double figures, isn't there?
Yeah, there's loads.
There's got to be.
Hey, half of them have been in our challenge.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, so we've got that kind of to contend with. But actually, it doesn't even enter my head.
No.
The thing I wouldn't spend time doing is creating a website.
Yes, I wouldn't. I didn't even think about it. So yeah, it's not even on my radar to do a website.
No. And I think even when we would eventually, but we would just probably have a 1-page simple information thing and they book a call with us. That's it.
Yeah.
But
I didn't
it's
even
probably,
think about
but actually for a lot of people, if they were in our situation, they might default to, I've got to get the website up and running. That's the first thing I need to do. When actually, if you're doing all those reach outs, you don't even need it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's it. Because ultimately, all the website does initially, and again, this is where it's really hard, because this isn't us giving advice on this podcast, because there's lots of context and nuances and all of that stuff. But if you were brand new, starting from scratch, and you've got no presence at all, a 1-page will do just fine.
Yeah. Your Google business is much more useful.
Yeah.
If you get your Google business and it shows up on a map, bang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I mean, like even
You can have a call to action on it anyway.
doesn't
can't you? So-
MailChimp have like a landing page option you can
possibly,
create?
yeah.
So there's
Yeah,
this
yeah.
freebie option,
Free
but just
options.
a page. So it's like, oh look, there's a credibility piece there.
Yeah.
Bang, there you go. What would I not do as well?
I wouldn't even bother with like any automations or fancy pants stuff
No.
like that at the moment. We did
No.
have that before, but I don't. It's
Well,
not
we had it
something-
because we were bigger.
we
back
were
then, but
at a
starting
point
from-
where we felt like we wanted to give off that more
I
professional.
wouldn't
edge,
start
but
off with
It's
automations.
not what we do. It's
No.
the last thing we'd think about.
Yeah, I'd just keep everything as simple as possible.
Get our PDF of our program sorted, ready to send, and that's about it.
Yep.
Simples.
Yep. I was going to say I wouldn't have a load of services, but I never did anyway. So,
I do.
but yeah, so we'd only have the one offer.
So, realistically, then, with all of that in mind, with everything we've talked about today and the things we'd actually need to get in place, how long, me and you mindset of like, get shit done, how long do you reckon it'll take to get our first client? As an estimate, as a kind of projection on it?
If we're dead serious about it and we put our money where our mouth is and go like, right, we're going to fucking do it. Like, if decision made, like we hit stop record on this and then the car journey back home, we're like, so are we doing this? Because I know we've been dabbling with it, but if we make the actual
Definitive,
decision, I'd say within the month.
What, first client?
Yeah. As soon as we decide, I reckon a month.
Do you?
Yeah.
I was thinking a week.
Oh.
I reckon we could get a first client in a week. With all those people that we've got access to. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now I've said that out loud, I've set myself that
You want to do
challenge.
that, don't you? There you go. Maybe we like create our own new channel and we document it all.
Yeah. We need to hire a videographer. Ryan, can you follow us round? No, we're actually being serious. Can you follow us round?
Oh, interesting stuff.
We'll have to create a new YouTube channel.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe it'll be on a Netflix release.
Delusions of grandeur much.
It's gone a bit crazy, hasn't it? I'm determined.
Yeah. Wow. Let us know what you think off the back of this episode.
Watch this space.
Yeah. Let us know if there's anything that we've said that you go, oh, yep, that makes sense. I do that. Nailing it, smashing it. Or have we said anything that...
You're talking crap.
Yeah, it's just interesting, isn't it? Because I think when you know your craft inside out and you do it day in, day out, and it's all you talk about, and it's easy for it to sound really simplistic in your own mind.
Yeah.
But then, you know, if you're not living and breathing this stuff all the time, anything we've just said might sound completely alien, or it might sound like, yep, I'm doing that and it's working.
It's reignited a bit of a passion back, you know, for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel quite excited, you know.
Pumped. Let's do it. Let's get TCC back on the map, literally.
By the way, CBA is not going anywhere.
No, it's not.
Just for clarity.
No, it's not. Definitely not going anywhere.
That is the forefront of everything. This is a little side hustle.
Yeah.
With the intention of getting other trainers in to deliver. Side suit delivered. On pause. No, too far. Dog pun. It's not yours.
That was shit.
Yeah, I know. Okay. On that note, folks, come and hang out with us at CBA Community. Go type it into the book face.
They might go to that Canine Cove.
I mean, you can come and hang out in that group.
Come and have a look at the deadness, which is soon to be resurrected.
At the Walking Dead.
Yeah. Zombies.
Zombie apocalypse. Cool.